Hey, good morning everyone. We're live at project number 3 of 2020. You want to see what it is? It's awesome. They moved into a home with basalt columns. It's an old style of the way they used to do things. So that means the basin was filled with larger rock until it made its way to smaller gravel. And all that does is what we found out is it creates sediment traps. So over the years, this is filled up with sediment and no longer holds the same amount of water. And then there's some leaking going on. So we're going to replace the basin and redo the whole system using our new methods. Aquablox are huge. So now, instead of this having a lifespan of 10 years, it's going to have a lifespan of 30 years. Probably only going to have to replace your pump a couple of times in that time frame too. It might even last 50 years. I don't know. But you want to see it? Enough of me talking. You want to see what we're going to do? Yeah, let's turn the camera around. This is A+ access for us. What that means is we have a clear pathway to our working area all the way to the front street. There's nothing that's gonna hurt us. A+ would mean that we didn't have a couple trees to work around. We just have to be careful of that, but that's okay. So this is A access. Update time. It's a little before lunchtime right now. We're getting ready to pull up the basalt columns. We're going to use straps. We laid out plywood, made ourselves a nice path. We're trying to protect the driveway as much as we can because it's brand new. We've got all the old retaining wall pulled apart and put in the trailer. Thank you to the handyman. Guy does not stop moving. My goodness, he's awesome. We're going to put those boulders over here so we can take that apart and redo the basin the right way. Let's take them apart. I mean, you get the idea, right? About 1:15 in the afternoon. Things are going really well. We got it torn apart. Brad's just getting the last of it right now. We have a complicated build here because we are right by power line and we have gas line going this way. So that means we're hand digging a lot of this, which is okay because we're actually going to change the design a little bit. Right now we have a nice little slope and there was that retaining wall. So we're going to be building a retaining wall of boulders to come around the front of this. Then we're going to raise this up a little bit. So a lot of hand digging, but it's not going to be too terrible because we don't have to go too far down. We're going to bring in soil and raise up the area instead of going down. It'll be a lot easier. So we almost got a full trailer. Everything's torn out. As you see Brad digging right now, you're seeing him go through a lot of sediment. All that nastiness has built up over the years inside of this, making the water volume severely reduced. What we're going to do is the aquablocks never clog up because we can always drain them every year and drain off that sediment. So this is going to have way more water than it needs. The whole thing's going to be aquablocks and then a pump housing unit in the back, and then these guys will sit back on top and it's going to run very nice. It's going to look spectacular. All right, so we have a pretty good blank slate. We got things pretty well cleaned up. Now we're going to start planning the hole and building these aquablocks, and then we're going to figure out the best configuration. We'll show you that, and then we'll show you how we decide on the hole and where the hole is going to be and how deep it's going to be. All right, quick update. That's about it. Brad, what you think about aquablocks?
They're easy to put together. Pretty strong. What else? That's about all I think about.
Nice. Handyman approved. All right, so Brad got all the aquablocks put together while I was working on the pump housing unit. Got a hole drilled in there and we got our top off line. And now we got our grid planned out. So this is how the aquablocks are gonna go together. We're gonna end up rising up a lot and we're gonna be leveling out this dirt, making a pile back by that tree. Not to harm that tree because they're beautiful. So that's our grid. Aquablocks are in, we got 12 of them. That means we have, that's how many gallons we have in this system. It's gonna be way easier to take care of. Way more autopilot. That's what we like. Brad is such an asset to our team. Such a gift. Brad, we appreciate you.
Thank you. I like the exercise.
It's awesome. I appreciate it. I'm not trying to be sarcastic or anything. It's really hard to find.
I say it all the time, so I appreciate you noticing.
I appreciate your appreciation of my appreciation. We got a Canadian standoff.
I appreciate it.
Oh, it's over appreciation. I'll try and tone down my love for you. Let me love you. So Brad's leveling us off so we can just set the aqua blocks down on a nice level platform. We're gonna dig in our pump housing unit a little deeper, and then we're gonna build ourselves a boulder wall to replace that wall we took out, and that's gonna make our bowl that holds all the water and holds the liner so that these aqua blocks can hold. So we set ourselves a water line where we're gonna be is right where Brad's at, and then we're gonna go down -12 from that point. So that's gonna give us the 10 inches we need for the aqua blocks plus another 2 inches for gravel to be on top and hide the aqua blocks, hide all our plumbing, because we are going to make a cool manifold that comes out of the back of that and has to turn around in different ways. Plumbing on this one will definitely be fun, but I have a good plan in mind, I think. All right, great day one. Got it all torn apart, got the plan in place. Now we just execute and finish. All right, everyone, if you're enjoying watching us, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And remember, water features are fun anywhere. All right, everyone. Time to load boulders. You get the deal. Some cool ones in there. Building our wall right now. It's gonna come turning around. Still gotta bang on that a little bit to get it right where we want it. And then it's gonna turn back around the excavator. Nice smooth process. Got our landing pad for all of our boulders, putting them down softly, grabbing them with the excavator, and then as a team we're putting them in place.
Let's do it.
Time. We have our boulder wall built to contain our liners. So we like to put down another layer of fabric on top of our liner. We never use 2 layers of liner. The reason is you create lots of issues because you create weird water barriers between 2 layers. So we only use 1 layer of liner and lots of layers of fabric. So there's a layer of fabric underneath the liner and on top of the liner, which will be underneath every aqua block, which we have 12 of them. And so the guys just start putting in the pump housing unit, followed by the aqua blocks, and then we put back our bubbling boulder. So Brad and I are going to kind of keep going here and try and get it to where we use all of our resources we have here for the plumbing. Because if we run out of those resources, we know it tonight, and we'll be able to go get everything we need first thing in the morning. So that's what we're doing. Well, what Brad's doing. I'm recording. So it's been a great day. We got a lot of good things done. I'm really happy with the progress we've made. We had the 3 columns put in its place and we plumbed our whole entire feature, so it's ready to be filled up, added gravel, and then we just do details tomorrow. So we got a nice little manifold set up, nice and easy access. So the bulk of the feature, all the attention is going to be happening over there, and then you'll be able to see what's going on here. And we're going to cover all that with gravel and different size rocks and really kind of make it a nice artistic basin and kind of make it so we protect the splashing from really going too far out of this. It's a great big basin, so it'll hold a lot, but yeah, it's been a good day. And we're just gonna come back tomorrow and finish up and clean up. This is a cool example of 3 basalt columns, but huge, heavy duty ones that our machines had trouble moving almost. And luckily we're a good team who knows what to do and knows how to use our machinery. No one got hurt, no products got damaged. The basalt columns are right where we want them, positioned perfectly for different views around the property. Turned out well. So we're gonna get it up and running. We'll show you tomorrow. You'll get to hear it, and we'll get to the good stuff tomorrow. Until then, we'll talk tomorrow. Hey. Good morning, Minnesota. It's the start of day 3 on project number 3, and we're gonna finish 3 today. It's about 6:30 right now in the morning. I'm getting ready to roll out, which means I gotta go get supplies on the trailer so that we can finish this project. So today, we're gonna get water running, and we're gonna button it up. We're gonna do the detail work. We're gonna make it look clean. Then we're gonna clean up the project and act like we were never there, except for this awesome running water feature. All right, everyone, we'll talk soon. You remember Jay, South Carolina? He said it. We only got one thing left to do today. Finish. All right, everyone. We'll start showing you the process as it goes. Right now, we're just doing our detail work and trying to prevent some splashing. So we're gonna end up really carving a lot of that liner away, backfilling some of it with dirt where we need it. Got enough dirt for that. It's gonna be just about perfect. And then we're gonna use our 2-inch to hide the liner. So this is still a separate thing, but it ties it all together. So it's gonna look really fantastic. Right now, Brad and I are just loading up gravel and we're spreading on gravel. I'm gonna try foaming something, and I'm gonna do a little thing to try and stop some of this splashing and still give us a little bit of a more rich sound here. So we're gonna try that next. I'm gonna go get the foam gun. We're gonna foam in there. And what happens is, one of the things I've found is that water won't splash nearly as far or as much when it's falling on itself. So if you make a pooling area where that splashing is happening, that'll really cut down on how far that splashing can go. And a lot of times you can keep it contained within your feature, and that's what we're gonna go for here. So we'll kind of show you how we do that. Alright, so we got the foam in, and now what I'm doing is just letting it sit up. So it sort of hardens that shell on the outside, and I'll make that water bed sort of feel to it. So it'll just pool enough that it'll create a little bit to stop the splashing, and then it'll roll off the edges. So that's really what we're doing there. Oh, you can hear it. Listen to that sound. Check this out. All right, so we're just about cleaned up and loaded. Man, it's a Friday and I love my team. Thank you, Brad. Another successful project. Project number 3 complete. Sponsored by Pond King Water Gardens. Living works of art, 1 yard at a time.